We all know that Chrysler had many firsts in its early days, but what about the modern era? Well, we have the first electric minivan that was produced in 1993 as shown above, and they actually sold these outright and some people bought them used and are still driving them. There's the computerized ignition, of course, but there was also reprogrammable car computers using mechanics tools. And then, of course, the 1995 Neon, an early prototype of which was shown here, had a recyclable composite intake manifold and air induction system, lightweight, high performance, and durable. Fast forward a few years, and we have the first plug-in hybrid minivans on the market. 1989 brought the first computer-controlled automatic transmissions and the first adaptive automatic transmissions and the first transmissions to use direct-acting solenoids to control shifts and logic control switching valves which let a single solenoid operate two transmission elements at once, preventing an element from being engaged when another one is engaged. There was also a Prindle based on shift lever position but confirmed with hydraulic pressure, and later in 1995 an automatic transaxle with dual timing chains on phased sprockets. The ever-handy rear crosspath system was developed by Chrysler and used first on their cars, and now it's available on many other automakers' cars. Chrysler also did the first crankshaft timing sensor and camshaft reference centers for distributorless ignition on that lovely Spirit RT, among others. They did the first modular clutch and flywheel assembly, computerized methanol content sensors for flexible fuel vehicles. In 1996, removable cowl plenum chambers and removable windshield wiper modules to ease repairs, and electric starter overrides so that you can't activate the starter with the engine running, again in 1996. For all-wheel drive lovers, there was a front axle disconnect in 2009 for efficiency and a rear axle disconnect later on in 2013. And who can forget the first mass-produced car with over 700 horsepower, then the first mass-produced car with over 800 horsepower, ending up with the final 1,025 horsepower car, all the Dodge Challenger, and all the Hemi Hellcat supercharged V8 powered. We're just going to wait a moment for this animation to finish, and now let's move on to airbags and other fun such things. So we have the first standard driver airbags in 1988, standard driver side airbags on all cars in the lineup in 91, integrated child seats in 1992, these were really pretty cool, and then back to airbags in 1994, single point sensor, 1995, all mechanical, 1996, seamless passenger side airbag door, and positive temperature coefficient devices to protect the wiring. Now let's say I accidentally try to close the rear hatch. What happens? Didn't hurt a bit. Chrysler doesn't actually claim a first for this, but I'd be pretty sure that their 2008 minivans with integrated seats and tables, swivel seats, they had done before and others had done before, but the portable table that would fold away underneath the floor, I'm pretty sure that's new. They did claim factory installed Bluetooth hands-free calling, first in North America in 2003, and of course exhaust braking on class 3 to 5 trucks, and then cloud-based voice recognition so people can have text messages spoken to them and reply by voice. Moving on. No pictures of it, but we have a clear coat paint system that mixes paints at the spray gun in 1989. They claim to be the first in North America with powdered paint in 1994. I can't prove this. Entirely computerized climate control in 93. Cast aluminum front suspension upper shock mount brackets in 94. Customer programmable automatic door locks also in 94. Molded in color fascia with optimum gloss body color. That'd be 95. Computerized evaporator temperature control for air conditioning in 96. Long travel front suspension upper mount in 96. Sliding door on the driver's side of a minivan that's dual sliding doors, also in 96. And using a standard serial port to get powertrain computer information and change the settings. And then customization, menu-based preference setting for drivers and passengers for things like door locking, headlights with wipers, etc. in 96. This is not a picture of it. This came later, but was in a logical flow. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of things, but that's just a quick overview of some modern firsts from Chrysler. Go to motels.com for more information and to see the historical firsts.